Hey everybody, welcome to the presentation. This is Sunny Ahuja from Kill It Online. I'm super excited today for two reasons. One, this is our Facebook Live number 10. Okay, time flies. We are already at the 10th Facebook Live in our group, of course. But the second reason I'm excited about is because I'm doing this Facebook Live simultaneously on our Facebook group page, my Facebook profile page, my Facebook like page, my LinkedIn profile, my YouTube account, and my Twitter page. I've never done this before. I don't know what to expect. Things may go wrong, and if it does, then it does, or not much I can do. But this is something I want to test, and see the results, what happens, how this can help me, and of course then I'll share this with my clients and people who follow me, and how they can duplicate the same thing to improve their businesses. I mean, end of the day, everything that I've been sharing for last 12 years through live webinars has always been about growing your business, growing revenue, growing profit, and so on. So this is something new I'm trying on me first. Let me be the guinea pig, and then we'll take it from there. So let me know in comments. I know there's usually a lag of about 10 seconds, but let me know in the comments if you can hear me, if you can see me. Now, I won't be able to monitor every single place right now. I can't, I don't know what's happening on LinkedIn or YouTube, but my tech team is supposed to be monitoring everything. Let's see. Okay, looks good. So let's keep moving forward. So let me get this slide deck up. I'm going to share my screen. There we go. All right, so today's presentation is how to optimize email marketing for your service business, even if you have a small list. A couple of reasons why I'm doing this. One, I speak to a lot of business owners every now and then in conferences, through phone calls, through webinars, and so on. Or when I get calls from, let's say, a prospect, I always ask, what do you do right now to get business, to get customers, to get leads? Very seldom, I mean, seriously, very seldom they tell me they have been running email campaigns to get business. Okay. So there's a lot of businesses that are missing the boat when it comes to email marketing. And although I mention here for service businesses, that's because I have been working a lot with businesses that provide services locally. The strategies that I'm going to share with you today, they work in any type of business. I mean, a local business, if you have an e-commerce business, you may just have to change things around a little bit. That'll work with your industry, that'll work with your business. And since I work a lot with businesses that provide services locally, my examples may be something like, if you have a carpet cleaning business, right? If you have a rug cleaning business, if you provide restoration services. So if I talk about these kind of examples and you don't provide any of this service, but you do something else, that doesn't matter. Okay. You think, when you're listening to me, you think of your own services, you think of your own business and how you can implement these strategies in your business. Because of course, I cannot take example of every single industry, right? So let's keep moving forward. So here's the previous 7 Facebook lives that I did in past 9 weeks. Number 1 was the 3 most costly digital marketing mistakes and how to avoid them. Then I have a 6-step search engine domination formula. So Facebook Live Number 2 to number 7, which means 6 weeks, we spent talking about the search engine domination formula. Facebook Live number 8 was how to build a highly engaging and profitable Facebook page. Number 9 was 7-step plan to explode sales with digital marketing. And of course, today is how to optimize email marketing campaigns for your service business, even if you have a small list. And the reason I say small list is because that's why some of the businesses don't start with email marketing campaigns, because they always say, Sunny, our list is too small. Maybe we only have like 50 or 100 people in our list. Not that they don't have more customers, they never took the time to create a database, right? So the strategies that I'll share with you, it doesn't matter if you have 100 people in your list, 100 past customers, that's gold. There's a lot of money in that list, okay? So if you want to see the replays of these previous Facebook Lives, join my group, which is Digital Marketing for Home Service Professionals. All the previous replays are in there. Of course, this group is for businesses that provide services locally, mainly in United States and Canada. So join the group. You'll get access to everything else that I just mentioned. Now, if you're watching this live, yes, you saw that group name, but the problem with that name is that every time I run a Facebook ad campaign, my ads get rejected. Facebook thinks what I'm doing is running ads on based on employment opportunity or something because it has the word home service professionals. So I'm going to be changing the name of the group very soon. Either it's going to be digital marketing for local businesses or digital marketing for service businesses, one of the two. So if you're watching recording of this, most likely I have already changed the name of my group. So look for one of these. I haven't decided between these two. Maybe you can help me. Leave me in comments. What do you think? Which name do you like better? And and why? So that'll help me select a name and excuse me. That'll help me select a name, and then join the group. So house rules for today's presentation. This is not get rich quick. This is not about overnight success. You must be passionate about sales or growth. So any strategy that I share, you need to work, right? You have to be passionate about growing your business as a business owner. So make sure when you go through the presentation, you implement these strategies. And disclaimer here, of course, neither my results or my clients' results are typical. The success stories you're going to hear about are hardworking people or teams who put in the effort and did the work. The results you get are entirely up to you. So I'm not making any claims here. What I'm going to share with you is what works for me, my clients. Feel free to learn from it, implement those strategies. And if it doesn't work for you, then I'm not making a claim or a guarantee that it will definitely work for you. Okay. So a little bit of my background. I've been working with local businesses or businesses that provide services locally for about 12 years. Very honored and humbled to be a part of these big companies. I've been running their marketing campaigns for years. There's a few companies here that I have been running campaigns for 5 years, 7 years, one of them even 10 years. And a couple of these companies that you see here are not our clients right now or not anymore, but most of them are. So there's a lot of experience I have working with businesses in US. I also help franchisees of Serpro, ServiceMaster, PureClean, and Rainbow International. So we also manage their marketing campaigns. Again, I'm honored, I'm humbled to have such great clients. I speak at the Experience event. I've done webinars for ISSA, John Donne, RIA. In fact, next week, I'll be in Cincinnati speaking at the Experience event. If you are a business owner who runs a disaster restoration and cleaning company. Please look this up if you haven't done yet. Join us next week in Cincinnati at the experience event. And you get a lot of classes to attend. You get to meet peers in the industry, and it's a great networking place as well. So look it up. If you haven't signed up yet, go ahead and do so. I'm also a Microsoft and Google certified partner. So that's a little bit about me. Now, like I said, the reason I picked up email as a topic today is because most businesses that I speak with are not doing email marketing. They do SEO, they do Google ads, Facebook ads. They're looking into everything else to generate business, but not email. So here's what you are missing when you don't do email marketing. Number one, cost effectiveness. So email marketing is, I don't want to say the word cheap, but it's very inexpensive. I mean, how else can you reach hundreds, even thousands of people for maybe 25, $30 a month? Okay. That's very powerful. We run Google ads. We run other paid marketing campaigns for our clients. Nothing out there is as inexpensive or cost effective as email marketing. Trust me. In fact, in Google ads, one click for some of our clients cost like $80, $100, one click. So imagine one click versus $30 a month for email marketing. Speed. You can send out offers to your clients in matter of seconds, minutes. If you think of something right now, maybe an offer, and if you have an email list and if you have everything set up the way it should be, then you can just write that offer and send it to your clients in matter of seconds. Personalized. Well, I'm sure you get emails too, and they usually come in with your name. I get emails from companies all the time. Hey, Sonny, right? It just gets attention of your client, of your customer, and you can do other personalizations in the email itself, or we'll talk about a few of those, but it's very personalized. Works great for brand recognition, right? Why else would companies like Macy's send emails every now and then? You sign up for any of those retail businesses, retail companies, and you'll see how many emails they send you. They don't care if you unsubscribe, by the way. A lot of business owners tell me, Sonny, we don't send emails because we don't want to bother our customers. We don't want to be in their inbox every day. We don't want to spam our clients. It's none of that. If done right, they would appreciate your emails. And if anybody feels they don't like it, or if they feel it's a spam, they'll unsubscribe. Okay? It's no big deal. Stronger customer bond. That's what happens when you send out personalized emails. You can talk to your customers. You can talk to your prospects about personal things, which creates a bond between you and them, right? People like to Okay, easy access on the go. I said I'm working with 6 different platforms here. I think we lost signal for a second there, but let's keep going. So people are checking emails on their cell phones all the time. It's not that they have to be in their office or at home to check emails. Okay, on their cell phones all the time. In fact, I know people who get alerts on their watches when they get an email. They just want to be connected to email so badly that if they get an email, they get an alert on their watch. How do you beat that? It establishes authority. So, depending on the types of email you're sending to your database, to your customer base, it will establish you, your business, as an authority. Okay, we'll get into that as well. It's a great asset. You own it, whether you have 100 subscribers, 500, 1,000, 10,000, whatever the number might be. Okay, it's your asset. You can send emails to your subscribers anytime you want. You own the list, right? And it can be automated, which is huge when it comes to email. And I'll share a couple of examples with you. So here's an email campaign sequence. Okay, this is from my own account. I'm not using any of the clients' screenshots here. I just didn't want to. These are my own emails or my own account in Infusionsoft, which is now called Keep. So when I say automation, if someone comes in my sequence, okay, let's say somebody downloads my ebook and they enter the email sequence that I have. So they get an email, like in this case, they received an email on February 22nd, right? Then they got the next email on March 2nd. It's about 10 days later. And then they got another email on March 8th. So this is a very simple sequence where a person gets an email, let's say today, then they get an email 10 days later, and then they get another email a few days later, right? Very simple sequence. Let's see a little bit advanced sequence here. So when I have someone sign up for one of my trainings, right? This is a little bit advanced email sequence. They come into the sequence from here where it says start, or let's say where they get tagged. So 5 minutes later, they get the link to the training they sign up for. So let's say if you were to sign up for my training, okay? You go to my website and you said, okay, I'm going to sign up for this training. When you sign up for the training, in 5 minutes, you get an email with the link to the training, right? 1 hour later, you get an email which will mention our new Facebook group. So it'll say, hey, join my Facebook group, right? A day later, you'll get another email that'll say something like, hey, I hope you received the training material. I hope you got the link. I hope you were able to download the PDF. Let me know if you have any concerns or if something didn't work, and I'll be happy to send it to you again, right? And then there's another email, and so 3 days later, 2 days later, they get an email about a strategy session with me. So now I'm assuming that they've gone through the training, they've seen the report, they've read the PDF. How about getting on a call with me for 15 minutes? And so they automatically get a link with my calendar link, so they can click on it and schedule a 15-minute call with me, right? All automated. I don't do any of it except first day when I set it all up, right? Now, a little bit more advanced here is this. So this is another email sequence that we have. And each green box that you see here has email sequences inside of them, okay? So for example, this box, if I was to click on it, inside that, it has 10 emails, okay? So when a person starts getting emails from here, this is for one of my webinars. Depending on the action they took, they may go up on the green box, on the one above, or the bottom one, and then they keep moving forward depending on the actions they take. So if they take a certain action, they get a certain email. If they take another action, they get a different email. It goes on and on and on and on. Okay. It goes on for weeks, months. So this campaign is set up to go out for months. Unless a person unsubscribes, every now and then they'll get an email from me. It's one time work. I get it. Took me 2 months to put it all together. But now it's all done, right? And this has been done for over 8 months. Last summer I did it. Works great. Works even today. I don't have to touch anything. When a person signs up for my webinar, this is what happens. So you may, now, of course, you probably don't do webinars. Maybe you have a local business. Maybe you provide cleaning services, right? You can still have something like this for your business. And it doesn't have to be this advanced. I'm just showing it to you so you get an idea how advanced it can get. And this is nothing. There's email sequences out there that are 10 times more advanced than this, right? More technical and so on. So something simple you can set up for your business. But the idea is if you set it up, and again, I'll mention a few, how you further down in the presentation, give you some ideas. But when you set this up, it's like set up and forget it. Set it and forget it. The system will just keep running again and again, over and over. Very powerful. Okay. So 10 reasons to use email marketing we went through. Here's the last one. It generates on-demand sales. Okay. So here's what I mean. We had perfume business a few years ago, online perfume business. And this is about 10 years ago. We were struggling financially. I had our mortgage due at one point, and we didn't have enough money to pay the mortgage. So we had about 6,500 subscribers for our perfume business. Okay. So I made a nice email. It was a Sunday. I still remember. I was in Chicago at my sister's house. I had my laptop with me. I wrote a nice email, a personalized email, put an offer in there with free shipping and an extra 10% off, and sent it out. And we got sales Sunday night. We got sales Monday morning. And by Tuesday or early morning Wednesday, we had enough money in the bank to pay the mortgage. Okay. So you can literally generate money on demand. Okay. Now, you're not selling products, maybe you're selling services. So it may not happen that fast. But when I send out emails, like here's a screenshot from one of my emails that I sent out in January, sent out about 7,400 emails to business owners. Of course, I send out emails only to businesses. Almost 1,700 of them opened the email. They read the email, and then there was a link to schedule a call with me. 31 of them clicked on the link. Some of them scheduled the call. I got a couple of clients out of it, right? So anytime I want to get more clients, I can start sending out emails. Not necessarily that every time I send an email, I get a client. No, but the chances are yes. And if I send it every 3 days, every 4 days for a month, of course, I'll get a few clients out of it, right? Which means I can increase my revenue, my income, anytime I want to. So this is huge. You can do the same. Doesn't matter what service you provide. Again, don't think, Sunny, you do internet marketing, we do carpet cleaning. It's the same thing. Okay, there's no difference whatsoever. We work with cleaning businesses. I work with trampoline parks. I work with yacht rental companies. I work with restoration companies, attorneys, dentists, orthodontists. It's all the same. Okay, your messages are different. Your offers are different, but then it's pretty much the same. Okay, so let's get into today's main topic presentation: how to optimize email marketing for your service business, even if you have a small list. So first thing first, kick off your email marketing with whatever you have, with your current database, even if it's small. You don't have to have 5,000 or even 1,000 emails for that matter. You can start with 50. Okay. You can start with 25. That's okay. You have to start somewhere. And when you kick off, when you start the first time, don't send an offer right away. Hey, here's 10% off our services. Here's an Easter special or something. No, you want to first reconnect with your previous clients. Um, Tell them why you didn't send them emails previously, why you're starting now. Uh, you know, uh, make that bond, make that connection. What happened to your business during COVID? Maybe, here's what happened. I hope you guys are okay, or I hope you're doing fine, and so forth. One of my friends, actually, Kevin, he works with the dentists, and during COVID times, once things started reopening, what he told his clients, what they did is they just called their previous patients, okay, only asking for, how have you been, is everything okay, and that's it. Now, they were not calling their patients, their previous clients, to get business. They were only calling to find out if they were okay, but they still got business out of it. People said, oh yeah, I'm doing great, I'm fine, thanks for checking in. You're probably the first person to check in with me, I'm doing good, but you know what, I need to get my teeth cleaned, or whatever else. So they did get business out of it as well. So just do the same thing with emails. How have you been? um, we never sent you emails before, but here's why we think it's important, and we'll be sending you emails from now on. So reconnect with your old clients, and then you start building a targeted email list. Okay, don't wait on building an email list, of course, unless you don't have any. But if you're a business owner, you should have an email list already. So how do you build a targeted email list? You need to have a lead magnet. You need to have opt-in forms on your website, on your landing pages, so people can give you their name and email address. Usually they do it in return for something. Okay, you have to give them something, a lead magnet. Maybe you can write a report on how to remove tough carpet stains. Again, I'm giving you this as an example as if you provide cleaning services, but if you provide other services, then think of what pain points, what problems are your customers facing, and can you write them in a way that you can provide, how to fix those problems, right? So how to remove tough carpet stains, or download my free report, 7 tips for extending the life of your oriental rugs, right? Maybe you have special offers or coupons, and you can say, hey, download our coupon, our 25% off coupon. And so people will give you their name and email and download the coupon, right? So you can do that. I mean, retail stores do that all the time. Learn from them. Go visit their website. How are they trying to get your name and email? Right? Now, if you have a storefront, it's easier, but it's a bit difficult otherwise. You can run campaigns on Facebook in your area, and you can start getting people to download your reports, watch your videos, download your coupons or offers in return of their name and email address. Don't ask for too much stuff when you're trying to build your email. Don't ask for their first name, last name, date of birth, address, zip code. No. First name and email address, and that's it. Okay. That way, more people will opt in. Excuse me. Now, once you start building your email list, right, you have to keep in mind there's mainly 2 types of emails that you can send out: promotional and newsletters. Newsletters can be weekly or monthly, and promotionals, of course, those are your offers. You should not send a promotional email every time you send an email, right? People will unsubscribe your emails. Instead, send out newsletters. I will give you some ideas further down what kind of newsletters, but you can talk about what's going on in your life, maybe a new hire, maybe your company news, something about local events can be a part of your newsletter, and so on. So connect with your customers at a personal level, of course, right? So they trust you, they believe in you, they like you, and then they hire you for your services. Um, before you start sending out emails, test them on all devices. That's important. Make sure you check your email on a desktop PC, computer, a laptop, an iPad or a tablet, a mobile phone. Check in different browsers, uh, Chrome, Firefox, and so on. You should make sure your email looks optimized in every single browser and laptop and tablet and everything else out there, because people use different they use smaller iPads, they use larger iPads, they use small phones, larger phones, and so on. So you want to make sure your email, the pictures, the headlines, the subheadlines, uh, the if you have a coupon code in there, everything looks perfect in all different uh, you know gadgets out there. And you need to make sure that all the links are working. So if you send out an email with a link to something, let's say an offer on your website or a blog post, it should be working. I get emails when say click here to download this, and I'll click in that email and the link won't work. Or if I'm looking at the email in my cell phone, I can barely read it, or or the picture is not complete or something. So make sure none of this happens. Make sure you have a clear call to action in your emails. Act now, save today, claim your coupon, get 50% off now, don't delay, call now, um, pay for three, get one free. I mean, you may have a special where you say, buy 3 rooms and get another fourth room free for cleaning services or something like that. So have one call to action per email. If you're sending out one offer, let's say if your offer is 25% off carpet cleaning services, right? Then don't say in the same email 25% off carpet cleaning, 30% off upholstery, 40% off rug cleaning, 50% off tile cleaning. No, one offer. Either it's 25% off everything or a certain service. Okay. So don't have too many offers in one email. Start with welcome and thank you message. So once you have these things in place and you're ready to send out your email, make sure you start with a welcome email and a thank you message. So somebody becomes your customer and now you have put them in your email sequence. You upload their name and email to your email sequence. The first one should be welcome and a thank you. Of course, welcome, to our company, and a thank you message. Now, the thank you message can be just something written, or you can have by default a link to a video that thanks everybody. You probably cannot make a video for every single person, so it can be more, hey, welcome to our company. Thank you for hiring us. Let us know if you have any questions, and so on. So that's how you want to start, not by sending an offer right away. Okay. Build that connection. Introduce your brand. So they may have hired you for one service, but you provide other services as well. So tell them about the other services you have. Tell them about who you are. When did you start this business? How long you've been in business for? Tell them about your team, your background, your story, what made you start this business, and so on. Right? Because again, this helps you build that bond with your customers or prospects, right? So here's a few email ideas. You can send emails at beginning or end of a season, of course, with special offers. You can send out emails during holidays or on a holiday, Christmas it can be, and so on. You can send out coupons. Of course, different part time of the year, you can send different offers with your email subscribers. You can also send out links to value added videos. So it's not always about sending offers. It's not about sending buy this, buy that. Send an email um, to a video you made, maybe. Again, it could be how to get rid of tough stains if you provide carpet cleaning services, right? Um, in my case, I can, this video is being recorded. I can send link to this video to my email subscribers, right? How to use emails to get better results, and they can watch this recording. So have value added blog posts, videos, because that's what people will appreciate. And if you send out value added posts, your emails opening rates will stay high. Otherwise, people will know he's always sending me an offer. I'm not buying anything right now. But when you have these kind of posts, these kind of emails, people will open your emails more, right? Send out testimonials and reviews. If you have 5-star reviews, if you get, let's say, 3 reviews over the weekend, maybe on Monday you can send out an email. Hey, we just got some new reviews that we'd like to share with you, or testimonials. Don't do it every time, but every now and then you can do that. If you get any awards, right? If you receive any awards, you can send an email to your subscribers, to your customer base. Now, you don't have to add an offer to that email. Just strictly talk about the award and thank somebody, for whatever reason you received the award. Do fundraisers, right? And you don't have to do a fundraiser in order for you to send an email related to it. You can be a part of a fundraiser, right? You can be a part of a fundraiser and you can send an email related to that fundraiser. We've done that. So that also helps you connect with your local audience, right? With your subscribers. It's like, oh, these guys are good. They help the community. They do fundraisers, or they help raise funds, and so on. There's so much stuff happening on this planet right now. You can always come up with a cause and do a fundraiser. Okay. Not necessarily you're asking your customer base for money or donations, but you're telling them what you're doing. And if they like what you're doing, some of them may come up and say, hey, you know what? I want to make a donation to your fundraiser as well. Great. Awesome. Because you want to create that bond, you want to make that connection. Send emails related to news, right? How can you help them with anything that's happening around you? You can do that. Send emails related to local events. And again, this can be your event. This can be an event that you may be sponsoring. This may be an event that you may be helping with. Something local, maybe high school football or something that people in your area will connect with, right? So see how you can be a part of it and talk about it through your emails with your clients, with your customers. Send an email, send a thank you email. Hey, thank you for being our client. Thank you for being our customer. We are honored, we're humbled to have you. That's it. Doesn't have to be too many, it doesn't have to be too many other things. Just a thank you note, and that's it. Okay. Here's another one. Send an email to your client if you know it's their birthday. So when they sign up for your service, and if they fill out a form, do they have some place where they can actually they can fill out their birthday information, not the year, of course, just the month and the date. Can you do that? An anniversary offer. So by anniversary, I don't mean their wedding anniversary. What I mean is how long they have been their client for. So let's say they hired you for your service today. Uh, exactly 3 months from today, they'll get an email with a special offer, 3 month anniversary special or 3 month special offer. Hey, Mr. Dave, 3 months ago today, we cleaned your carpets. What else can we do for you now? Uh, we also provide upholstery, rug cleaning, tile cleaning, air duct cleaning, and so on, right? Maybe they can maybe you can send an email on their 6th month anniversary. Hey, 6 months ago, we were at your place. This is what we did. Now, this is also a great reminder for them because people forget. Maybe you want to get your carpets cleaned again, right? Or a 1 year anniversary. And the good thing is, this can be automated. Like I showed you in the beginning, if you have a campaign, just call it like anniversary campaign. That with an email that goes out 3 months and then 6 months and then 12 months exactly. So when you add someone to that email sequence, the system will automatically send them emails when the time comes. You don't have to remember anything, right? It can be every 3 months, it can be every 30 days, whatever you feel uh, is necessary, whatever you feel helps you. So that can be all automated. You don't have to put it in your database, in your CRM that, okay, this guy's, he's been with us for 6 months now. In 2 days from now, so we have to send him a reminder email or a special gift. No, it can be all automated, right? Ask for reviews. So that's another thing. You can send out emails to your clients asking for reviews. Send the link to your Google My Business page, right? Maybe you have a Yelp page, so send the link to your Yelp. Google My Business is what I would highly recommend. So you'll get reviews. Plus, if you have good reviews, then your clients, your customers will also see other people giving you great reviews, right? We have clients who have over 250, 300 5-star reviews on Google. So when they send out an email to their customers, the new customers, so first thing first, the customer will go to the Google My Business page when they click on the link to give a review, but then they'll also see, oh my God, these guys have 245 5-star reviews. They're a good company. I'm glad I hired them, right? So that helps. Ask for maybe video testimonials through emails. Again, this can be automated. You provide somebody a service, 7 days later they get an email automatically that is asking for reviews or how did we do. And then if they reply back saying, hey, you guys did great, well, then they automatically get an email that says, can you please give us a review? Or can you just give us a video testimonial? We'll give you an extra X, whatever that incentive is, maybe 20% off our next service or something for a video testimonial, maybe a $10 Starbucks gift card, right? So you can do that. Ask for referrals. Maybe you have a referral program, and so you can ask for referrals, right? So these are some of the ways we can send out emails. You can send out emails, but automate as much as you can. Okay. And a lot of it is doable. You can automate a lot of it. And then the fun part begins. You start monitoring your metrics, right? You start seeing the open rates. And now you start seeing, hey, when I sent out an email that said subject line 10% off today, and then I sent out an email that said subject line something else and something else, and then you start seeing which subject line had higher opening rates. So then you'll start getting an idea what kind of emails, subject lines are being opened more. That's the first thing people see, right? Your customers. The first thing they'll see is the subject line of, when you send them an email. So you start monitoring your subject lines, you start seeing what's working. And the next thing then you see is CTR, which is the click through rate. So when you send out an email, it may have a link. Not every email will. Maybe you want to send out a 20% off special offer. And so when you send an email, it'll have a coupon code in there. Hey, we have 20% off next week. That's great. But then you may have a link in there every once in a while, driving your customers to your website. Hey, click here to um, download 20% off link, a 20% off coupon, and or maybe a link to your blog post, or maybe a link to your video. So every time you have a link, people will click on the link and go to your website or wherever you want them to go to, maybe your Facebook page, right? So depending on how many people click on your link, how many people click on your link will be your click-through rate. So you can start seeing what kind of um, links get higher click-through rate. That's important. Which services do you get better results from? Right? If you provide 10 different services, you'll start seeing which services are you getting better results from. Offers. Again, is it 20% off, 25% off, 22% off, 17% off? Which offers do people redeem more? Um, you know, you is it something else? Is it buy three, get one free? Or is it 25% off the entire service? Those are the things you start learning over a period of time. And then as you find these answers, you start getting better results, because then you change your message accordingly. What days of the week do you get better results, higher opening rates, or more people call you when you send out an email? Is it Friday or is it Monday? Right? What month of the year gets you better results? So a year from now, if you start sending email today, a year from now, you'll know, did we get best results in March or April or May or June or whatever it was? And so the following year, you'll know exactly what to do. It's like, hey, Mother's Day was huge last year. Let's have a better offer this year for Mother's Day. Things like that. So when you have that data, when you go through these metrics, it helps you improve your campaigns, helps you get better results. Different seasons, of course. Which seasons help you get better results from your email? Opening rates, CTR, coupon sales, revenue, and so on. Does severe weather help you get more business? Did you send out an email right after a hurricane? And did that help you get more business? Well, then if it's yes, then next time, if there's a hurricane coming in your area, then you should be prepared with an email, right? Maybe you can send an email before the hurricane next time. So those are the things you start to see when you monitor your metrics. Which zip codes, right? Is it the zip codes that have bigger homes? Do you get better results from those zip codes? Do you get bigger jobs from those zip codes? Or do those people hire you for your premium services, right? So to those zip codes, you can send different emails, right? Is there a way you can find if it's men or women that you get better results from? It's tough, but maybe you can, and I'll talk about segmenting your list, but maybe you can have your email by the name you can tell, and you can have separate lists. So you get an idea if it's who is opening your emails more often and who are hiring you for your services more often. Is it men or women? And then you can send the message, the verbiage, the lingo, the pictures in the email itself accordingly. What else can you think of? I mean, it's your business. So what else can you think of when it comes to monitoring your metrics? Because this is what is going to help you get better results from your email campaigns, from your email marketing. Segment your audience. So by segmenting, I mean, let's say if you have 1,000 subscribers, customers, clients, then how can you put them in separate folders? So you send them separate or different messages, right? Not the same message to everybody. So can you segment your list based on past purchases? People who purchase more often, right? Their buying frequency is higher versus people who probably hired you 2 years ago, haven't called you back. Well, then you may have a different offer for them, right? A different kind of email for them. Maybe you need to send out nurture email to them first, talk to them first, maybe even call them first, right? So based on buying frequency, based on services, can you segment your audience? If you have 10 different services, let's say you provide cleaning services, can you segment your audience on these are people who hired us for carpet cleaning, upholstery, rug cleaning, tile cleaning, floor cleaning, and so on, right? So you send them different emails, different messages, right? So can you segment your audience based on that, based on zip codes? Again, like I said, you can send different offers to different areas. Can you find new homeowners in your list? So you send them different offers. They probably need more of your services. So is there a way to do that? And what else, of course? So, I hope this was valuable to you. Again, this is something I'm doing for the first time, testing. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there are any specific digital marketing related things you'd like to know. If you have any questions, any topics you would like me to talk about. Been doing this for 12 years, and here are some of our upcoming live streams. I'll be talking about email marketing, of course. So this was email marketing, but how to increase your opening rates, which is very important. See, if you send out emails and if nobody opens them, what's the whole point? Right? So how to increase the opening rates, how to increase the click-through rates. We did a Facebook Live 2 weeks ago on Facebook marketing. That was different. This is different now. Paid ads. So I'm preparing a presentation on paid ads, engagement ads, lead generation ads, conversion ads, and so on. Facebook gives you all these different kind of strategies that you can use when you set up a campaign. Which one works better? Which one should be the first one? Which one should be the last one? And so on, right? How to double, triple, even quadruple your website leads without increasing traffic to it. I probably spent over $20 million in last 12 years. Of course, our clients' money, not mine. But managing campaigns for our clients, I've spent a lot of money on Google, Yahoo, and Bing running campaigns. So when you do that, you get lots of clicks, probably millions of clicks. And when you get those clicks, those people, when they click on your client's ads, they go to a certain landing page. And then that landing page converts, turns those clicks into leads. So there's a lot of elements that those landing pages should have in order for you to send the traffic to it, and then it turns into leads and phone calls, right? Now we're able to do that. That's why we have clients who've been with us for over 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. So what is it that a landing page should have for it to turn the traffic, convert the traffic into a phone call, into a lead? That's important, because if the landing page, if the website doesn't convert, you can drive all the traffic to it. It will not bring you business, right? So how do you do that? Google Ads, I love Google Ads. Been doing it for 12 years. I can't get enough of it. Do it all day long. So, what does it take to be successful with Google Ads? The campaign structure, the type of ad groups, the type of bid strategies, the type of search phrases, the negative keywords, um, the, the ad copy. There's so much that goes into Google Ads. So we'll go. It's impossible to do it in one Facebook Live or one presentation. It's probably be like a 4 week or a 6 week. Uh, you know, I'll have to do it in 6 parts at least, if not more. Just like we did search engine optimization. So that is something coming up. I will be going through Bing and Yahoo marketing. The benefit of Bing and Yahoo marketing is a lot of businesses do Google Ads, but they don't do Bing and Yahoo. So Bing and Yahoo still works. The cost per click is less. People are more loyal on Bing and Yahoo. The conversions are usually higher. They may not be enough, but there's still money that is being made from Bing and Yahoo marketing. Okay, YouTube marketing. And then, of course, search engine optimization. We'll get back into it. So I mentioned in the beginning, I have a 6-step search engine domination formula that I've created doing SEO for almost 10 years now, if not more. Those steps I have mentioned in a training, which you can go and watch on highprofitseo.com. So if you go to highprofitseo.com, you can sign up for the training and watch the training. And in that training, there's 4 key strategies I share for local businesses, how they can get leads for free, how they can get customers for free. And one of those 4 key strategies is the 6-step search engine domination formula. So you can watch it. There's no charge or anything. You can go to highprofitseo.com and sign up for it. So let me know what you think of today's presentation. I'm not sure if there was, if it ran well on the 3 Facebook pages, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter. I'll have to look into that. But I'll go through all the comments, after this is done. I'll see if there were any technical issues so we can fix them. I can work on them next time. So let me know your thoughts and join the group that I mentioned in the beginning. It's for business owners who provide services locally in US and Canada. I'll be honored. I'll be it'll be great to have you in the group. So let me know your thoughts and comments. I'll go through everything. If you have any questions, if you want to see the replay, let me know in the comments. And I'll stay up with everybody and answer your questions or concerns. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I will now see you next week at same time, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Right? Have a great week. Thank you.